Hello guys, and welcome to week 8 of our trade logging series. Alright, this week we made 2.2R, so a little over 2R, which means a little more than 2 times what you risk. And if you have any questions on how to set how much you risk per trade and all that stuff, feel free to head in our Discord or head to our website where we explain things, alright? You'll notice that this week we only took, I think, 5 or 6 trades, right? So on average, we took 1 or even less than 1 trade a day, right? 1 or no trades a day, because I know for a fact that Friday we took 2 trades, right? So one of those days we didn't even take a trade at all. And I just want to let you guys, to remind you guys, right, that when markets are choppy, right, when we're in that compression phase, it's better not to take a trade, right? Because as retail traders, one of the things we need to focus on is how not to lose the profits we've gained in past weeks. All right, so enough with the chit chat. Let's go into our first trade. Our first trade of the week was JD, and it's 59.38 by 59.88. Okay, so it was a short, and as you can see, a huge green bar just suddenly popped up, right? On the 1 minute, right, it looks like a really nice pseudo 3-bar play, right? Because, you know, the green bar is a bit extended, but, right, we can see that the second 1 minute bar of the day, right, engulfed, right, which is a huge bearish sign, right? And so we can take that into consideration when we think there's a sloppy 3-bar play. Oh, but it has an engulfing red bar. Okay, maybe then we might take it. Unfortunately, I believe it was the market pushed higher, like suddenly spiked higher and stopped us out, right? And, you know, nothing we could have done about that. You can't predict the markets, okay? All those gurus that tell you they can predict the market, no, okay? All we can do is rely on our charts, rely on our patterns, rely on our trading plan. Next trade we took, was SQ, 65.15 by 65.80, okay? And we got 2R out of this thing. All right, and again, this was a short, okay? We can see that we took it off of a little breakdown, all right, on the 1 minute, or a little breakdown on the 2 minute, okay? It doesn't really matter which one you take. It was a nice gap down, okay? A nice continuation down, and we took a pretty painless journey down to 2R, right? There wasn't really any major retracement. You can say these topping tails kind of gave us a little scare, but eventually did hit 2R. Pretty happy about that. Next trade we took was NFLX, and we got 2R out of this too, okay? And our trade was 220.74 by 219.74, okay? And you can see we took it off of this breakout right here. We actually got it into it super late, all right? We should have gotten into it at like 220.50, like around that area. All right, but we still got into it very late. But look at this amazing green, full green bar, right? Jesus Christ, you're not gonna see a easier trade than that, right? I think we were in and out within like 40 seconds, right? We got in, and then this huge, massive green push, right, got us to 2R. We're out, done, right? Done for the day too. I think this was the only trade we took that day, right? So 2R, very easy, very painless, right? And that's what I want you guys to take away from a lot of these trades, right? We're looking for easy, painless trades, right? There are thousands of trades there out on the market every day, right? We're looking for the top quality, the top painless trades we can take to hit our targets, whatever your target might be, right? And mine's just so happens to be 2R. Next trade we took was LI, all right, 26 by 26.40. Again, a short, and we got out at break even. You can see where we got out at break even. You can see we took this on a breakdown, okay? Honestly, we could have taken this on a 1 minute sell setup, right? We could have taken it there, and we probably would have gotten 2R if we took the 1 minute sell setup, which just goes to show, right? There are multiple entries for each trade, right? Multiple entries, multiple patterns for each trade, each time frame, each stock, right? And the trades I take might not be the best, right? As you can see, we got out break even. So this went 1R down here and then retraced and unfortunately got me at 1R. But if you had, saying, hey, I'm going to take this 1 minute sell setup instead of the 1 minute break or 2-minute breakdown, right, you would have gotten 2R easy, right? And that's the beauty of the chat room, right? I'll just mention these stocks, what I'm taking, and you know, you might take some ideas, you might take my trade, you might use the trade, whatever, right? We're all here to make money in the chat room, and the link is in the description if you want to join and see these trades live every day. But otherwise, yeah, we got tagged at Breakeven on LI, unfortunately. Next trade is NVDA 142 by 141, and we got stopped out for 1/3 of an R. Okay, and the reason we got stopped out for 1/3 of an R is because you can see on 1 minute it was doing lower lows, right? So it gave us a strong indication that it was about to turn from a bullish trend to a bearish trend, right? So we put our stop loss at the low of the last lower low. Okay, and that happened to be 1/3 of an R, right? So we got stopped for 1/3 of an R. I do believe that Netflix, after we got stopped out, just chopped around in this range for the rest of the day, honestly. I'm not very sure, but you know, doesn't really bother us, right? Got stopped out for 1/3 of an R, and we use our decision-making skills in the moment, all right, to you know, raise our stop loss. And some of you might say, oh, isn't that breaking your trading plan? No. Okay, I have a rule in my trading plan to where if I'm going long on a bullish stock, it's suddenly giving strong bearish stops or bearish indications, I can raise my stop loss, right? And that's for me personally, right? Your trading plan might not allow you to do that or whatnot, right? But still doesn't change the fact that I got stopped for 1/3 of an R on this trade. And the last trade, I believe, that we took this week was coin 78.25 by 76.25. Okay, so a $2 stop, and we got stopped for half of an R on this thing. Okay, you know, not really much we can say about this, right? Peekabooed over, okay, and off of this breakout, and just tanked, man, just tanked. And we can see this was about to put in a lower low, which is why we took the half R loss, and you know, just said, okay, well, we made a little over 2R this week, and we're just gonna take it and, you know, reset during the weekend, right? And you know, would I have taken this again? Oh yeah, I would have, right? It's a beautiful breakout. It just happened to not work, right? And there might be many reasons why it might not have worked, but you know, end of the day, we got stopped for half of an R. And that is it for this week, right? I think there were around 5 trades this week, and 2 of those trades were on Friday. So one of those trades, once again, one of those days we didn't trade at all, right? I want to emphasize this point that like you don't have to take a trade every day, right? Sometimes it's better not to take a trade every day. Okay, so yeah, if you have any other questions or comments, feel free to drop in the comment section or join our Discord, right? I'm pretty active on there. And if you do want to see these trades live, all right, every morning, okay, join our website, right? You can watch me trade live every single morning, right? And you know, it really does help you further your trading experience and career, right? If you have somebody that you can bounce ideas off of, which is what we do in the chat room, right? Other than that, I will catch you guys next week for the continuation of our trade logging series. Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.